Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to tell you all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Get early access to all of our interviews, including the monthly Chichester chats with writer and comic book legend DG Chichester, new episodes of classic Capes and Lunatics shows, including The Quantum Zone, This, That, or the Third, and many, many more specials, all completely uncensored. Access starts for $3 a month, full video when you pledge $5 a month. Check out the link in our show notes or go to patreon.com/Capes and Lunatics. Hope to see you there.
I'm here for Peter.
Well, Kevin Smith's here for something else.
Oh. Munchies? Anyway. That's right, kids. Welcome back to the final week of Smith-tember. At least here on Ultimate Spider-Cast. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, Black Cat's number one fan. It is.
I'd say top 10. It's Lilith Hellfire. I know there's way hornier people out there that'll take that title.
Hornier than Lilith Hellfire? Get out here. All right, kids. But yes, we're going to end this with, of course, the last two issues of Spider-Man Black Cat, The Evil That Men Do, 5 and 6, which we've been doing all month. All right. Oh, and we have some new books.
What?
We have new books.
Oh, yeah.
950, you say? Zeb Wells is still here, you say?
Yeah.
Give Zeb Wells more pages. Are you sure you want him gone? Yes. All right, let's jump into the Kevin Smith issues. All right, kids. Yeah, I mean, this all started coming back to me reading these last two. I was like, I didn't know we were going here. Okay.
What the hell was that first page? That art is awful.
I don't know. Hold on. Let me refresh myself here. Open the app back up.
It's like Scooby-Doo screaming with the Spider-Man and Daredevil laid out.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. Was it just come back to my senses? Aroo.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, Spider-Man Black Cat, The Evil That Men Do, number 5 from February 2006. Boy, didn't we just start this in 2002?
Time flies when you're being a dickbag.
Time flies when you're writing a 6-issue miniseries over the length of the entire Tobey Maguire Spider-Man trilogy.
Crazy, bro.
I mean, think about that, kids. Think about where you were in 2002. Think about where you were in 2006. That's how long it took these 6 issues to come out. Trickle down.
Yeah. Trickle down Frank Miller effect.
Like I say, it sounds like toilet humor to me. Frank Miller, you say?
Your mother's a whore. Prerequisite? Check.
Yes. Writer, of course, Kevin Smith. Yes. Penciler, Terry Dodson. Inker, Rachel Dodson. Colorist, also Rachel Dodson. Letterer, Richard Starking's Comic Craft. And editor, Axel Alonso. Francis takes Felicia on the Queensboro Bridge and starts talking to her about his past. Garrison was his older brother. When they were in high school, Garrison forced him to have sexual intercourse with him. Because the Kevin Smith story. Because of Garrison, Francis discovered he possessed powers far more advanced than his brothers, to transport himself to great distances and to be able to force others to do what he wanted. And of course, Garrison was immune to this power because, as we know, mutants are always immune to their siblings' powers. At the same time,
I don't think that's always true.
Oh, I know with the Summers brothers it is.
I know. It's not always true.
It should be.
Doesn't even make sense.
I don't know. It's a genetic power, and it's like, yep. You're the same as me. I don't know. You're looking for logic in a Kevin Smith story, Lil.
I know. Never mind. Sorry. But also, like, did he need to tell the whole urinal used to come with ice? And all I could think of was in Ted, the first movie, where like Giovanni Ribisi's like fresh cakes. Or is it no, it's Ted 2. Ted 2. Fresh cakes. I flip them over for you, sir. So you always have a fresh cake.
Back in my day.
You should be watching Ted on Peacock. That's all I'm saying.
At the same time, Spider-Man and Daredevil meet with Nightcrawler, who tells them how the Nazis...
they went and drug my poor precious baby into this.
Exactly. How the Nazis experimented in transplanting human mutant genes, creating human mutant hybrids with teleportation powers. Nightcrawler deduces that it was Francis who killed Garrison, teleporting into his body and making him explode from within. And thanks to data obtained by Cerebra, Spider-Man and Daredevil understand that Felicia and Francis could still be in the city. After he and Garrison made their fortune by exploiting their powers, and as his brother raped him even as an adult, Felicia tries to convince him to constitute himself, saying she was raped too. So we're gonna say, okay, no, yes, Francis saved her from getting raped by Garrison, but Alicia was still raped. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could have got away clean, Kevin Smith, but you didn't. You had to go back to the well, didn't you? Again, studied at the feet of Frank Miller. Yeah, it's like, no. Woo, got past the rape. No, it already happened.
Your mother's a whore!
He is such a Frank Miller boy, isn't he?
Yeah, this kid, like, I don't know. It's just so weird. Convenient plot point is convenient, but was it really convenient?
I know. I mean, it doesn't seem like we've like so very straight off the path where it's like, yeah, we're dealing with like a new drug lord who could like teleport the drugs into people's bodies. Okay, weird, but I'll go with it. And then it's like halfway through the series. Oh, he's dead. Now we're gonna do something else.
Yeah.
Then we're gonna basically do like an after school rape special coming up here. It's like,
and what a waste to have Daredevil and Nightcrawler together. You know, religious guys that flog themselves, and no, we're just gonna brush past that. Could have been great dynamic, great care. Just speak of the devil when the devil appears.
Yeah, and again, Nightcrawler was only here at info dump. That was it.
Yeah, like rude.
I mean, a phone call could have covered that.
We've done that before many times.
I know. I was gonna say, yeah. Made the poor guy teleported all the way from Westchester. Come on.
Oh.
What again? Yeah, it's like if Nightcrawler's here, use him in the story, and for more than just info.
Although, would I really want Kevin Smith to ruin Nightcrawler? No.
True.
I think he was
God. And you really want him to having Matt and Kurt talk religion? I mean, all of a sudden they'd be spouting dialogue from Dogma or something.
Yeah, true. Although it's his best movie.
Yeah.
Although it's his most Kevin Smith movie. If that makes sense.
Well, his best movie. You just say that because Selma Hayek.
I mean, Alanis Morissette Scott's pretty cool. I'm just saying.
But yeah, again, and now all of a sudden the brother's the big thing. It's like you barely knew that brother was there in the first like 2-3 issues.
Exactly. Like we're not anchored to anything. We're just free floating in space, man. The boys need a home, Jerry.
There you go, mark your bingo cards. But no, we mentioned this last time. So do you think maybe he got a talking to after it looked like we were going to get a rape, and did Marvel give a stern talking to over the long vacation?
I don't know what the hell's going on. Something contractual obligations, what it feels like.
Yeah. Even he was probably like, wait, what happened when I wrote the last issue like 2 years ago?
Yeah, you lose a lot of brain cells when you smoke weed in 2 years. I'm just saying. He's like, I don't know how to finish this. Let's just this will do. There you go. Give me the rest of my money.
He probably had Probably had to read the first couple himself because he probably forgot what he did.
Maybe he was all caught up in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man franchise. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure there's a video. Oh, there's probably a video online somewhere of him crying watching the Uncle Ben. Uncle Ben's dying breath.
Oh my God! What if it is? What if it is?
We got you.
You gotta find if it is. You gotta find it and tag it on Twitter and go, "Hey, this clip reminds me of what we talked about this week on Ultimate Spider-Man."
No, you don't. Oh, no. You don't. You know what you put in my head now. Gonna search and be like, every time Kevin Smith cried and got a job, it'd be like the Flash thing, and then this. If that's true, the Spider-Man thing. Oh, sad for pay. All right. But
Enough
yeah.
digging around. Let's get to 6.
Whoa. How many times did she say that?
Very submissive, very subdued cover here on 6.
Yeah. And again, I mean, at 5, was that like false advertising? You got Nightcrawler on the cover, but again,
put the covers up, Phil. Do you have the covers?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I do have them ready too. Yeah.
Since you always want me to remind you.
Yeah. Oh, well. See, Kevin Smith. There's a stoner who can remember stuff. Come on.
Selective memory. It's fine.
That's right. So yeah, I mean, you would think Nightcrawler played a bigger part in the story besides.
Well, that's the classic bait and switch. Listen, we've been doing comics forever. It's fine. I'm not gonna hold his feet to the fire on this. I can't wait to hold my feet to somebody else's feet to the fire coming up soon.
Oh, nice.
Wayne's World.
Oh yes.
Rob Liefeld will. Will write Daredevil no more forever.
Oh, that's right. I like it. Hold his feet to the fire.
Have you been doing edibles?
No. But yeah, you know what? I'm surprised though that we got this Nightcrawler cover because like last issue, shouldn't there been like a Black Cat Daredevil cover?
Maybe the people at Daredevil didn't want to advertise.
I don't know. Yeah,
Think about this time frame. They were kind of in flux.
Oh, hell,
we need any extra bad publicity from Kevin Smith.
Hell, I mean, at this point, the Daredevil movie had already been out too.
Craziness, man. We never knew how good we had it back in the early 2000s.
That's right.
You're gonna pull up the next one
in the before. Hey, who am I? All right, here we go. So number 6.
Definitely just get it over with cover.
Oh my. Hey man, cleavage up front. I mean, Spider-Man's half in shadows. They're just
like we all know. Look, no tea, no shade to Felicia. We all know who the money shot really is. It's Spider-Man.
Yeah, well, okay. I mean, it probably wouldn't have sold well.
Like, look how big his name is. Look how small her name is. That tells you everything you need to know.
And that's the thing. Do we need him in this story, or could we have
just
Black Cat?
This should have been just a Black Cat book, but he's like, I want to write Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
He probably wasn't the right Spider-Man, and they probably were worried that it wasn't going to sell if Spider-Man wasn't in it.
Yeah. Imagine if he wanted to do this to Mary Jane. And they were like, nah, you can do this to Felicia.
I remember what he did to Karen Page. He better keep his damn hands off Mary Jane. I'm glad Jane.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, though. Because it just feels so random that it's Black Cat. It feels like Mary Jane, like with her modeling connections, this just feels more like drugs and all that. It just feels like a better...
Yeah, but maybe there was something to do with Mary Jane. They're like, no, we don't want you to tack a rape on her. But they let him do it to Black Cat. I don't know.
Yeah, this just doesn't feel like a Black Cat story at all to me.
2006. We're already like revving up for Civil War.
How many crossovers between each issue? Let's do the battle, shall we?
Think about it. I mean, it's
that's hilarious.
How many movies and crossovers came? So it's like. That's the thing. That's the problem with giving Kevin Smith a book. It's like by the time he gets to the end of the series, like continuities have shifted.
I mean, not that I ever really wanted to see the rest of Cacophony.
You mean widening gyre?
Whatever.
Yes. We'll get there. Make sure you're listening to We Are the Night this month.
The Batman podcast.
All right. All right. So Spider-Man Black Cat, The Evil That Men Do. Number 6, March 2006. Wow. Only a month. All right. You know what? After the big break,
He had to have both done before.
I was going to say, they were probably like, yeah, we're not releasing them to get the rest of them done. Okay. This time, new colors, Lee Lothridge.
Oh, I wonder what happened here. They became unavailable.
Maybe no. I mean, the Dawsons are there.
No, I mean the person before.
Oh, well, I think Rachel was doing both, wasn't she? Or no? Yeah, Rachel did the inks and colors. I thought. Okay, well, she's just doing the inks on this one.
Yeah, well, what happened?
Unless they were just like, oh my god, they accelerated a Kevin Smith schedule and they want another. They want a Kevin Smith book month to month. What?
I mean, who turns down a shekel, even if it is a Kevin Smith book?
Yeah, but they just weren't expecting a Kevin Smith book to come out that quickly. Well, Felicia tells Francis that when she was a freshman at ESU during a party, she was hit on by a drunken boy. He was taken away by another student named Ryan. After Felicia made friends and the two got together, until she found out that Ryan wasn't any better than the drunk one. One evening, the two of them were together in his room, and Felicia wanted to leave because the next day she had a philosophy exam, but he had other ideas. He wanted to take their relationship to the next level, and the fact that young Hardy didn't want to, and he didn't care, so he raped her. Felicia spends the rest of the week in a state of confusion and did not report the incident because she was too ashamed. In the end, however, the anger replaced the pain, and the girl began to train in various fighting methods, determined to kill her attacker. However, Felicia didn't make it in time. That day, she wanted Ryan. She was going to kill Ryan. She found out he died in a car accident, which made her furious and reckless. That night, she stole her first diamond. After which, it was one steal after another. Sorry, whoever wrote this was just all over the place. At that point, she assumed the identity of the Black Cat, and the first night she went out in costume, she met Spider-Man.
Wow.
Yes.
Also, he's perfect. Like, God, I hate this so much. I hate the flashbacks.
Who? Wait, Peter?
No. Like all the dialogue in here. And
the Ryan. Okay, yeah. Oh, again, she was young and stupid. Come on. As much as you may not want to admit it, Liz, we were all young and stupid.
Young, dumb, and full of.
Oh my. And seething anger, Lilith Hellfire.
Exactly.
Yes, kid. She used to be a cheerleader. And despite her feelings for men, Felicia found that she could trust him, Spider-Man. Once her story is over, the cat tries to convince Francis to get himself together and go into therapy, but the man doesn't want anyone to know. At that moment, the two are joined by Spider-Man and Daredevil, who found them thanks to Daredevil's super hearing. Spider-Man, seeing them together on the Queensboro Bridge, has a flashback of when Green Goblin killed his girlfriend, Gwen Stacy. Again, scroll way down to episode 1, kid. Throwing her off a bridge. Terrified and enraged by the idea of losing another woman he loved, Peter savagely assails Francis by pounding him until he almost kills him. Clum then tries to teleport the Black Cat's mask into Spider-Man's throat, but fortunately, the carotid artery is missed. While Daredevil runs to seek help, Francis shows up, shows a gun and tries to shoot Felicia, but Peter taps the barrel with a spiderweb. The gun explodes and Clum falls off the bridge. The two try to save him, but he teleports.
Always a bridge.
Yep. All right. Yes. Again, if it's not Uncle Ben, it's that damn bridge. The next day, Peter and Felicia take a walk, and he reassures her that even if it takes time, she will be exonerated of the murder charge. At that point, Felicia decides to tell him about the rape because she said she had never told anyone before Francis. In the epilogue, Clum acquires the costume of Mysterio from the Kingpin.
Yeah.
Determined to assume that identity to kill Spider-Man and perhaps even the Black Cat.
10 million.
So, wasn't Kevin Smith the one who supposedly killed off Quentin Beck in his Daredevil run?
Maybe it was all the long con to do this.
Maybe he wanted shekels because he's like, oh, from now on you have to use my Mysterio.
Yikes. Yeah. And that totally feels like a Kevin Smith plan.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad he didn't have the foresight to see he'd fall out of favor.
Yeah. So yeah, that just seems so weird to me. It's just like, yeah, I killed off Mysterio.
That's how we leave this story.
Yeah.
Doesn't really feel like an ending, shall we say?
I mean, Columbus, I believe he comes back, but it's not in a Kevin Smith story, thank God.
Yikes.
Yeah. And don't worry, kids, Quentin Beck eventually comes back.
Yeah, they're like, no, we're not giving Kevin Smith the power. Sorry. Get rid of that.
Guess I could take that cover down, but for some reason I want to keep
held. I'm mesmerized.
But for some reason I want to keep it up.
Oh God. So overall, I would give these 6 issues a solid C as in cat plus. Has some interesting ideas. Unfortunately, a lot of them are not so great due to Kevin Smith being. They could have held him back a little bit more. I feel like the editor didn't do their job very well.
Yeah, you're right. There were some good ideas in here, but it seemed like there was no focus. It was just
no
like
follow through.
Let's do this.
And then the fact that it takes so long to like come to fruition at the end, it's just like everything kind of just falls flat in those last 2 issues for sure. Feels very rushed, very we don't care, just get it done.
It's like we're gonna fight a superpowered crime lord. No way, we're gonna talk about rape. And it's like, okay.
Which, like, cool, you have a male victim and that should be talked about more, but the way that you decided to go about it makes it like you shouldn't even talked about it in the first place. On both cases, in both instances.
And again, do you have to tack on the rape to Felicia's history to make her sympathetic? She could have been like, well, I've never been raped, but I almost was by your brother. I feel it's...
Or rape didn't even serve a purpose for the story. There's more things that men do that are evil than just rape.
Like murder.
Exactly. Stealing from charities. The list goes on.
War.
Famine. Global warming.
Horrible Spider-Man runs.
Oh, ouch. Ouch.
But no, yeah, again, it didn't seem to serve a purpose just at the end of the story to tack on the rape, because it wasn't even our villain who gets killed halfway through the story that rapes her. It's just like, oh yeah, happened to me years ago before I even became the Black Cat. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's never been mentioned before, and it's never been mentioned since.
Good riddance, I say.
Yes. But again, and that's so weird. That was like her whole reason for training to become the Black Cat. But because even in this last issue, even like in the flashbacks shows it's like, oh yeah, she wanted to be like her father. Like
yeah, exactly. He literally was like, why be a cheerleader when you could be on the team yourself, make your own way, da 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 da.
Because again, that does not seem like another trope too, where it's just like, oh yeah, she trained because she never wanted to be a victim again.
Yeah. I told you, it's very hacky.
Yeah.
It almost feels like it could belong in the 80s, not the 2000s.
Yeah, like I said, it seems very after school special and stuff. Yeah.
But in the worst way.
In the worst way, yeah. I mean, I almost would have rather she had like some kind of Batman origin where someone she knew had gotten killed and that's why she started training or whatever.
Yeah, like her dad was trying to steal from the Kingpin. So, you know what I mean? And Kingpin killed him. Like, that's way better backstory.
Yeah. Or if you want to use the college boyfriend, he gets killed by someone. Yeah.
Yeah. Kingpin, again, Kingpin does a lot of killing in New York. That's all I'm saying.
Especially when he's had that Taco Bell.
Ooh. Okay. Oh, I do just off topic. Aliens versus Avengers #1 is the biggest cash grab I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, I didn't pick it up. Did you? Oh, okay.
No, I flipped through it. I was just like, oh my god, could you be more cash grabby? I mean, this is worse than DC versus vampires. Like, I'm just like, oh my god.
Really?
I'm not an Avengers fan though, so I don't know, but I am a fan of Aliens. I did actually see Romulus Wednesday. Yeah, Wednesday.
Did you like it?
Stay tuned for when we review all our Aliens.
Oh, yeah. Oh, did you see that? The first weekend it came out, that was #1, but then the second weekend, Deadpool and Wolverine became #1 again.
Yeah. Poor things.
Somebody's won the summer.
Definitely. I bet you Disney can't repeat it.
Oh.
Like I said, that's gonna be the last movie at Disney to make $1 billion in a very long time.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Well, until the X-Men movie comes out, and that's just depending on the casting. Let's all be honest about that too. Because it could just be another New Mutants. If you know, you know.
Oh.
I don't even think that's on Max. Actually, now that I think about it, I think they tucked that thing away.
Was it on Max?
Should have been. They had all the X-Men movies on Max at one point.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I still haven't watched it.
Maybe they put everything back on Disney. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I keep meaning to watch it. Maybe I should.
Or was it Hulu? Whatever one it was.
Well, it was from
streaming service.
A 2020 film, not show me something good that came out of 2020. Oh no, it looks like it might be on Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had it somewhere else before it went to Disney Plus, though.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, was it? Oh God, it wasn't like Tubi or something, was it? I thought it was
something weird like that.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Something embarrassing, but yeah, I saw that book when I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I didn't get it. I saw it was out, and I was almost going to say something to you because I know you had asked before, be like, well, weren't they doing anything with aliens?
Yeah, never mind. I take it back.
Okay.
Not this.
Would you rather they would have done like Alien versus Wolverine or something?
Yeah, like Alien and Predator versus Wolverine would be like better use of their time and characters.
I mean, I'm surprised they didn't go with the ultimate cash grab of like Alien and Predator versus Wolverine and Deadpool.
Hello? The obvious cash grab? Because who the fuck cares about the Avengers now that they're not making movies? Let's be real.
The ultimate summer cash grab? I mean, come on.
We'll see. Only time will tell. Also, I'm assuming you got Chasm Curse of Kaine #1. I forgot to ask if you did.
Yes, I did get Chasm.
Okay.
That gaping Chasm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to keep an eye on what they're doing to my boy.
I know.
Look what they did to my boy.
My beautiful baby boy. Then we have Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider #4.
Ma'am.
We got Venom Symbiotes #1.
I actually didn't pick that up.
That's okay. Mama's got you.
Okay. I did get Venom Separation Anxiety #4.
Okay, cool.
Which we may be covering that series in October.
Ooh, spoopy.
Well, maybe it'll be the last one of the month, the last dance, if you will.
Oh!
You probably didn't see it, but there was a Spider-Man story in the Marvel 85th anniversary special.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Oh, did you? Okay.
I don't know where they're getting 85 from, but whatever. They want to be DC so fucking bad.
Oh, I mean, I think they're starting from what?
Yeah, I know. Trust me. It's pathetic and they should be embarrassed.
From Namor and the Torch.
Yeah.
Hello, fellow. Let me smack you around, sir.
Said they want to be DC so bad.
Stay tuned, kids. We're going to be covering Marvel Comics #1 in November.
Listen, I'm always going to be one of those bitter, deranged DC fans. No matter how much I try to like pretend like I'm not, I am. I've just got it in for Marvel so bad.
Yes. Well, episode 100 of Marvel Tales happens to fall on a certain Owl's birthday, so we're doing a bunch of big Namor appearances. So,
are you gonna blow your load in one episode?
Whoa! Well, we're gonna do that.
You're welcome, Justin.
Fantastic Four #4. What's episode 100? You gotta bring it, Lil.
I know.
I don't
Make
think
sure, build up your stamina first.
Don't worry. Every year, I'm sure around his birthday, we'll do something Namor.
It's me, your old pal, the owl.
Every time.
And I assume you got Amazing Spider-Man 56,950.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so what do you want to talk about?
Let's just get the worst out of the way. Amazing Spider-Man.
Okay. I was like, okay, is she going to say Amazing Spider-Man or Chasm? All right.
It's pretty bad when Chasm's better
I know.
than the main book.
And again, oversized episode, issue 950, kids. So this whole thing in the beginning of just the talk with Tombstone and Kingpin, just like, oh yeah, Lion will kill its kid. And then I'm sure you loved Peter and Randy.
You know I do. Not.
Mm-hmm. I love it. It's like, oh yeah, Zeb Wells is going to wrap up his Tombstone, this whole Tombstone gang thing. I'm like, oh, do we need it? Do you need him to?
$8 freaking.
Yep. Because yeah,
crutches and
God, Tombstone tries to kill Peter, not Spider-Man, Peter.
Yeah.
He gets saved by She-Hulk and Luke Cage.
They're like, he's still recovering from the gunshots from that game. What? I was like, yeah, don't remind me of that one either. And so, freaking Janice, the Beetle. If Janice and Randy are like, yeah, they never made sense together. So
no. But yeah, Janice is going to testify against her own father, Tombstone, in court.
Boo! First of all, they're black. I don't believe that one bit.
Oh.
Clearly, Zeb Wells has never met a black person. Sorry. I'm so sorry. It's very rare to happen. It's kind of a whole no snitching thing. But literally her father believed in the no snitching thing. Like, it's just the whole thing.
Yeah, but she became the second Beetle. So, I mean, can we trust her judgment?
Oh, touche. Burn on Janice.
I mean, she couldn't even become Tombstone Jr. She became the next Beetle. Come on.
Digging in the bottom of the barrel there. I know. It's like what Oscorp? Like, why are we bringing Oscorp and Norman into this? Mind your business. Let the Nuts Rider have something, Zeb. You ruined everything else. Let them have something.
Yeah.
To cling to, first of all.
Oh my God! And then we gave Zeb multiple stories in this issue.
And then they're doing that stupid limo scene from the first arc with the kidnapping.
Yeah, that's how.
It's like what?
Well, again, oh look.
Bookends.
Yeah. It's clever. See, what did I not say myself?
Yes. Also, the court hearing of the quote unquote surprise witness. Everything was a flop in this issue. I'm sorry, except for the art. Not you, John Romita Jr., Scott Handel. We still love you.
Yes,
you're fine.
They telegraphed that. Oh, who's the surprise witness? I'm like, it's Janice. Come on.
Duh. Backup story number 1, Proxy.
Also by Zeb Wells.
To the story we just read.
Yeah, it's like, oh, how did She-Hulk
get She-Hulk? And I'm just like, okay.
Then why did you put it first?
Exactly. The next backup responsibilities.
Paul. Wait, don't glance over because we got the whole Ned and Betty thing.
I wasn't impressed.
So our criminal mastermind, she has rigged the court system now.
Yeah, he was brainwashed by the Winkler device.
So he's going to be the next Hobgoblin. Well,
clearly.
Again, right?
I think the Winkler device is more like the Superior Puss device, but whatever.
Oh my! Well,
if our theories pan out to be true.
Superior Puss.
Also, Ned and Peter, like I did not. I don't like them being mean and nasty to each other.
Yeah, we think he's jealous because that's the first boyfriend or whatever.
Did they even do it? Like, can we? Did they even do it? Isn't that canon technically?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they didn't.
So it's like, so what? His tongue was there first. So what?
Whoa!
It's not like it was his schwong.
Oh please! I'm be surprised if his finger was there first. Come on.
Parker can't get to third base, let alone make a home run. That's what you're saying?
That's right, old second base Pete. Come on.
He got the booby. I don't know.
Kid was tuning in Tokyo, but no one answered.
What do you know about a bra? It's cups in the front.
Oh my God! Can you imagine this, him and me at base sitting in the kitchen? We got the A.
He got the B.
I know him, man.
Yeah, I did not care for that. So responsibilities again. Paul was just like, why is this here?
I'm like, really? You can't just.
He became a okay. Why do we don't care about Paul? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, I mean, are you just poking us with that sharp stick before
He's just
before
trying to make all his shekels, I guess.
I was scared because like when they started in their apartment, I was like, oh, don't you dare have like a bedroom scene with him and Mary Jane. Don't you dare.
Yeah, that 3-way dinner though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Peter seemed like he's the evil guy from this perspective. I'm like, no, it's you. It's you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we'll get much with the supporting cast during what is that, 8 Deaths of Spider-Man, but whoever picks up like the new #1 or whatever, charge us whatever you want if like within the first 3 pages Paul just gets hit by a bus or something.
I need them to do to Paul what they did to the suit by D.G. Chichester. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! Give him the old Warren Ellis shredding. Yeah.
Mary Jane says, "Go. What was I thinking?" Right at his funeral. Give a terrible eulogy at his funeral.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised there's nobody here because he was a total a-hole. It's just Mary Jane standing at the podium to like 2 people. One of the people's like the janitor, the other person's the priest from the funeral home.
Or like the one person's like, oh, I thought this was someone else's funeral.
Gets up and leaves.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, this is the only time I will ask for Warren Ellis to come and destroy somebody's creation. It's the only time. You should just tag Warren Ellis and go, "Hey, I got a job for you. Pitch it."
The wood chipper of comics, Warren Ellis. No. Oh no! Tag Frank Miller. Be like, come on! Pretend he's a woman. Come on.
Paula.
Yeah, give him your worst. Your mother's
a whore.
Your Paul's a whore.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this issue a decent dog shit.
Oh,
I didn't like one single story. I didn't like one single minute. It was excruciating reading it.
Yeah, it wasn't good. It wasn't enjoyable.
Sorry, I'm just over it.
Again, the art was pretty to look at, but that was it.
It would have been an F had it not been from the art. If we're only going on the art, I'll give it a solid B+.
Yeah.
B is in Beetle.
As betrayal.
Nice.
Betraying Beetle, bitch. Ray's gonna be like, oh, it wasn't bad because it was Tombstone.
I don't think even he likes what happened with Tombstone.
I know. Yeah, I think you get an A++ for Ray if that cover had Tombstone beating on like Batman instead of Peter or something.
Exactly.
All right, let's get to my other disappointment of the week, Chasm.
What you think they were gonna do? Reinvent the wheel with him? At least it's Kaine.
Yeah, I'm like,
like, sorry. At least it's not Ben.
I'm like, times have like they've done so much damage now. I'm rooting for Kaine to beat on Ben.
Yeah, that's the rub, isn't it?
Yeah, and then the whole
Battle of the Clones. What do you want?
I know, but I want our classic. Ben beats on evil Kaine. That's what I want.
Yeah, we gotta subvert expectations somehow, not realizing people are actually rooting for Ben. I don't know why they don't think people aren't rooting for Ben. This is the confusing thing. It's like they almost don't know their audience. Because no offense, who the hell is rooting for Kaine?
Which I
really,
I know. I get the point where it's like, yeah, it's Ben. You can do stuff you can't do with Peter, but it's like, yeah, but we don't want this.
Yeah.
Show me a Ben Rally fan who likes the Chasm thing. I'll wait.
I don't know. Show me a Kaine fan that even is still alive. I feel like those were definitely a dying breed, and they're all dead now.
Well, again, I think they like them as a cool villain. It's like,
Yeah.
well, we've pretty much reversed everything. So,
And not every villain needs to be redeemed. This is the thing that Marvel needs to learn.
yeah,
That's all. I did dig the art.
don't redeem your villains and don't turn your heroes into villains.
Yeah, I like the Chasm costume. It wasn't that bad though.
Yeah, I mean, it looked good here. Yeah,
Green and purple. I mean, just
yeah.
no a Scream's villain.
I know. I was gonna say we're just really nailing that home, huh? Just.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. If you know, you know. If you know the motif, you're like, yeah.
But I did like the art though. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very spooky too, in a good way.
Yes. Yes. I guess.
The emerald hue was really good. I really enjoyed the shading and color work on it, though.
Yes. And I'm assuming this is going to be our Hallows Eve Halloween special, because I asked Erica Schultz, I'm like, are you doing another Hallows Eve Halloween special? She says, I haven't heard anything.
Oh well, yeah. By now, it should have been already out.
Yeah.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, because again, I mean, whatever you say about the character, I mean, you know, her good stories are under Erica Schultz. So.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, I even said to the babysitter club, Chasm, the Chasm one's out this week. Everyone's just like, boo.
I'm so sorry.
Even Ray couldn't defend it. All right.
Oh wow.
I know. Now where do you want to go?
We can do a little Venom separation anxiety number 4.
All right. So what you think? I mean, what if we go too deep? Like I said, we may cover this whole series next month.
Yeah, it was okay.
No, yeah. I mean, again, it's I can see some people not liking this. I like the art on this.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Michelini, you know.
Yeah, Michelini writing, and then I like the art. It's very it completes the homework assignment, because this is supposed to be set in the 90s. So
yeah, everything's very big pouches, big guns vibes.
Big man in a rhino costume.
Oh yeah, I like the rhino there.
Yeah,
with the extra attention to the skin details and stuff. I like it.
Oh yeah, you need a big dumb bruiser in the 90s. The rhino's showing up,
and I like the muted kind of like grungy, because it's 90s kind of shading and stuff too.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was very it lived up to everything you thought it was supposed to be, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's set in the 90s. It looks and feels like a 90s book.
It does, and we get a little Doom, so I'm happy. 4 or 5, so I'm just. And this didn't. My only thing is, it didn't really feel like a penultimate issue to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then I'm like, yeah, Purple Man scares the shit out of me, so I'm waiting for Purple Man to do something actually scary, I guess.
I know. Well, I mean, he has a symbiote, but yeah.
That's not scary. Everybody's got one. Everybody's had one at this point. You probably had one. I probably had one. We just forgot. Oprah was giving them out once upon a time.
Oh my, it was just a tapeworm.
Oh dear. But Taco Bell's I wouldn't doubt it.
Oh my. All right, you want to talk Ghost Spider?
Sure, we can talk Ghost Spider.
Number 4.
Yeah.
Or Legacy 64.
I don't do that. Stephanie Phillips. She told a story.
Oh my. I mean, I get it. I mean, I appreciate everything she's doing here, but it's like
Jessica Jones, that's a nice touch.
Yeah. I mean, my personal preference is I don't like Spider-Verse and in the multiverse stuff. It's like I want grounded Spider stories.
Well, that's not what Miles nor Gwen were really created for.
I know.
But now they've kind of tried to retcon it into making it that. So I don't mind it so much. I feel like I want Gwen to go back to either her and Miles go back to his home universe, or she just goes back to her home universe and deals with all the trauma she's got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
it's like I don't really care that it's a, and I was like, why is she facing off with a 616 villain like that? I just have no ties to her with this universe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And how do you feel about the chameleon power upgrade here?
Boo! I shouldn't say boo, but like, why? We all hate the chameleon. He doesn't deserve a power up. He deserves a power downgrade.
And I mean, there are other ways you could do that too. If you want a villain who can like use the powers and appearances of others, I mean, there's super adaptoids. There's many ways you can go with this.
Literally, she should have just got Mystique.
Ah, yes, or just oh hey, Mysterio.
Exactly, something that's screams more Spider-Man.
Yes, yeah,
or Spider-Verse, shall I say?
Mm-hmm. Or oh, they look like Spider-Man villain, classic rogues, but they're Spider Slayer robots or something.
Oh, Spider Slayer robots, yes. I think we're a little too deep into the 90s at that point, though. For Gwen, at any rate, because that really wouldn't.
Yeah. Well, we could say, Alistair Smythe's trying to make a name for himself again, but instead of going after Peter, he's working his way up.
Hey-oh.
Hey-oh.
Sad but true. Yeah, I felt like there were so many other ideas that could have worked a little bit better, but I still like the art. The story was okay, and Jessica Jones gives it a little spice.
Yeah. Oh, and Silk is in there too, Ray.
You didn't have to tell me. You already knew.
What all those Google alerts that when Silk
appears. Oh
yeah,
absolutely. You can't tell me
the
different.
Hard Master.
Shout out to Faces of the Moon Knight #1.
Yes, with a story about Erica Schultz.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then I guess we'll go to Venom War Symbiotes #1 really quick. This one's by Kevin Scott and Juan Jose Rip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just two Venoms facing off. Yeah. And they're reanimating the dead, thus the zombies part. So yeah, zombie symbiotes making symbiote zombies. Yep, that's it.
I figured.
And they're eating. I mean, their brains. They eat brains anyway. Ooh.
Yeah, I figured I can make my money. I save my money. So
yeah. You can save that $3.99. I thought it was kind of fun for me.
Okay.
It wasn't as gory as I thought it would be, but like it was fun. I got a little extra cash. I'll throw anything Venom some money right now. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, no, sometimes every so often now they're doing like those red band books,
I got a ton of those. I'm just like, it's not actually worth it.
But I forget the last one I was looking at.
Was it the Wolverine one or the Deadpool one?
It might have been the Wolverine one, but no, I was looking in the store. So if you get the red band, is it like $1 more than the regular?
Yeah. Well, if your guy likes you, just gives it to you for the same price. Or if you just buy in bulk like I do.
Or if you're just Lilith, you just go up to the counter and accidentally drop one and bend over and pick it up.
Oh no bending snaps needed. Like I said, I put his band on tour and his kids through college.
Annie Warbucks, okay. But yeah, no, real quick. So you said you read that Spider-Man story in the 85th anniversary issue?
Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah. I mean, it said around the time of the Spider-Mobile, and although we kind of modernized the story because he has a cell phone and stuff. And
yeah. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about that.
I know. But again, he's talking about the death of Gwen, but he says, "Oh, I recently lost a friend." I'm like, really? We can't mention her name, but is that
There's
just that?
3 variants for this, by the way. I got the Rawhide Kid one because
oh my,
I don't know, Cowboys.
Yeah, I think I got the regular cover. Yeah, cover A.
Yeah.
But no, they wouldn't mention Gwen's name when he's like thinking about her death. I'm like, do they not want? Are they afraid of confusing the audience? Like, no, not Spider-Gwen, original Gwen.
Original Gwen. What is she, a KFC recipe?
What do you want me to call her? Flat Gwen?
Fridge Gwen? I don't know.
She.
Oh wait, there was 4. Hold on. I didn't see this one in the store at all though. Maybe you did.
Broke neck Gwen? Oh. I did not see that one. Oh, was that Scotty?
That might be a 1 in 25.
Maybe, because I didn't see that one.
I want this one though. I think this one's cute. It's basically like the chibi version of the A cover.
I think that's probably Scotty Young's. I think he does those all the time.
Yeah. But I thought it was solid all around. Did it was worth $8? Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
But, I mean, because I know the shekels aren't actually going to the writers and stuff. So
Yeah, I mean,
if I really felt like it would, then I'd be like, yeah. But then it's like contest of champions. Okay, never mind.
yeah, but I mean, you got like the Spider-Man one was all right. The Excalibur story was all right.
Yeah, it was okay.
Then you got a Miss Marvel, I believe, by Mom Filani.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were all just cute and fine.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing earth shattering.
Except
For
when
$8.
except when Galactus shows up.
That's earth munching.
Oh, hey, oh,
Oh, he's an eater, boys. When they say he's an eater on a epic scale, that's what they're talking about.
Oh my. All right. Anything else?
No, I think we covered it just nicely here.
Fine and dandy. All right, so. All right, pull up to your schedule here because yes. Next week will be another episode of Capes and Lunatics International with the Bad Babysitters Club.
Sausage Fest.
God.
Soon to be the Sydney Sweeney unofficial fan club. I'm gonna make it happen.
Oh my God! Capes and Lunatics International, aka the Sydney Sweeney fan club.
Yep. AKA the Euphoria podcast.
You know what I need to get for those boys? We need a Sydney Sweeney interview. Although I don't see her getting up on a Sunday morning. Oh no, that's right.
They get up for any time of day or night for
Hey, oh hey, you know what? If you want to join us next time, I think we're doing it on a Saturday morning.
Ooh, okay.
I think it's still 7, but I think we're doing it on Saturday morning.
I'll just stay up from the night before.
Well, you know what?
Like the last time, like just text me. I'll probably be up, but a little groggy.
Little hung. All right, I'm still fine tuning October schedule, but yes, it's gonna pretty much be all Venom all the time. So,
get ready to be lethally protected all month long.
Hey, you should always be lethally protected.
Get ready to get your dancing shoes on for our last dance with Venom.
That's right. Remember what Lilith says: always be protected.
I don't do Twinkies or toaster strudels, so.
Better safe than sorry, especially with that monkeypox going around. Just saying. Celibacy is the actual answer, but that's too much for kids these days.
Wait, what?
Celibacy is the answer.
Oh, jeez.
Not to be an abstinence only kind of person all of a sudden.
Or artificial lovers, eh?
Exactly. Get yourself a bob or a bag. I don't care.
Get a light full of flesh, if you will. All right, kids.
Only if you pay for the upgraded experience.
Oh my! What's the upgraded model?
Suck.
All right.
Hands free.
Ordinarily I'd be like, oh my God, but again, it's a Kevin Smith episode. All right.
Exactly. I'm just trying to fit in.
Snoochies. All right. All right. So yes, so send us your thoughts. Again, you can send us your thoughts on the Kevin Smith stuff. Again, for October, send us your thoughts. What are your favorite Venom stories? Or your favorite Venom movies? Email us, capesayalunatics@gmail.com, or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember, you can find all things Capes Lunatics, episodes, social media, merchandise, your brand new Capes Lunatics merch, the classic Capes Lunatics merch, and of course, the celibacy queen over here demands that you rain random money on us through the Cash App link.
Make it rain.
Gotta get those upgraded parts, you know what I mean?
Designing fully functional, anatomically correct robot lovers costs money, kids.
Coming to a store near you in 2050.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, best Venom movie, Spider-Man 2.
You mean Spider-Man 3?
No.
Oh! Oh my Lord. All right.
It's a little jokey joke, sorry.
Wait, where's my
It's Spider-Man 2, the game, you know.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Forgot. Phil's not a gamer, my bad.
No, you reminded me, but then you say Spider-Man 2, the first thing I think of is the movie. But yeah, okay. All right, kids, and of course, yeah. So again, Cash App link, rain random money on us. Don't make us dance on a pole, or Kevin Smith will give us a horrible origin story.
She looks like she was
Woo!
in a stripper pole down at Divas.
Way to end Smith-tember. Love it.
I got you. And of course, subscribe to the Patreon because again, you get exclusive content only for you there. Again,
We're doing some what are we doing? How do you want to phrase this?
Well, you know what? I was just thinking about this. Should we make it another boob windows and long boxes, and we should basically talk the career of John Byrne?
Okay.
John, I've never met I've never drawn a naked woman. I haven't won an F in my life, Byrne.
Even if it's a duck with boobs, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Whoa! Wow.
You know how duck penises work, right?
Don't Google that if you don't. Go to the library and look it up in a book. Don't put that in your search history.
Gives new meaning to duck go. Anyway, yeah. So please subscribe to the Patreon. You can find everything at tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. That's tubespace.io/Capes and Lunatics Podcast Network. Or just get to the Patreon at patreon.com/Capes and Lunatics.
It's me, your old pal, the owl.
Hi.
More vicious and brutal than ever.
All right. Abstinence first, Lilith Hellfire. Where can people get a hold of you?
Celibacy. I mean, it's never too late to. Anyway, you can find me on TikTok at Lilith Hellfire 69. Don't expect content, but I might comment on yours.
Either do the 6 or do the 9.
So I comment on your all your posts, kids.
Your whole family can suck it.
Yeah, abstinence now, but yeah, wait till 2025, kids.
Yeah, exactly. Celibacy is different than abstinence. I'm just saying.
Can you podcast tonight? We'll have to extra.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take off next year from podcasting. So
I have to
I got time to make up.
I have to. Well, hold on. I have to give me an hour. I have to extricate myself from this mountain of human bodies.
We might want to record ahead a little bit for next year.
Oh, rape and murder! I'll tell you.
During the holiday break, you might want to get a couple episodes in the can there. I wonder if my wrist is ready for that.
Skiing, kids, skiing. All right. Thank you for joining us. Again, Cape Lunatics International next week, and then we're gonna get a whole lot of Venom in October, kids.
Get ready for your space to be invaded by a symbiote.
Hey-o! And then I'm still working on that schedule, but then it'll be Hobgoblin month after that. But until then, swing on back.
Flip it good.